So I wanted to share this story because I've been seeing it online, and I feel like people are kind of missing the point. This is a story about St. Joseph's Healthcare Sharing Ministry that's based in Missouri. And if you aren't familiar, a healthcare sharing ministry is kind of like an insurance company, except it's religious in nature and it's a nonprofit. These are organizations where people pay in with the expectation that then this religious nonprofit will pay for at least a portion of their healthcare coverage later on. They're exempt from all kinds of rules that a normal insurance company would be under Obamacare because they were carved out as a religious exception for a lot of them. And St. Joseph's basically just stole people's money. They didn't pay for their health insurance. And the more that the feds looked into it, the more they saw that this was the plan all along. They basically were lying to people. And the even more egregious part of all of this is that, so the feds stepped in and finally stopped it. But apparently there were complaints to the Missouri Attorney General's office going back years, all the way to when Josh Hawley was our Attorney General. So if you aren't familiar, our two current sitting U.S. senators here in Missouri are former Attorney Generals. They're, in fact, our last two Attorney Generals. And they used that office as a stepping stone. And apparently, many of us thought they weren't fully doing their job. Well, they really weren't fully doing their job, because they said they were investigating this, but nothing happened for years. And it wasn't until the federal government finally stepped in to stop these people from just straight up robbing Missourians. And I think it really bothers me because I see a lot of people online, kind of saying things like Christians stealing from Christians, laughing about it. Like, what else do you expect? But that's the wrong lesson. This is unacceptable. We shouldn't be laughing about this for anyone in Missouri. And frankly, for these people, a lot of whom probably said things in the past like, I can't vote for a Democrat, I can't vote for anyone other than Josh Hawley or Eric Schmidt because I'm a Christian, it should feel like an extra betrayal. Because these people are just so corrupt. They're not even taking care of you folks. The folks who, you would think they would be. And this is what happens when you live in a state where your politicians just aren't held accountable by the voters. And it's going to keep happening until we change that.